Look, I'm not even going to troll as much as I want to because it's funny and it's good content. In my last video, I ripped my shirt off because it seemed like 2K had the same gameplay. I got to give it to you, 2K. What you revealed in this trailer and what you talking about in this courtside report, y'all did your thing. Y'all listened to the community. Y'all added way more than even what we asked for, and it's looking good. Now, all we got to do is play the game. Hopefully the gameplay is good and we have a successful time in this game for more than 3 months. If we can do that, 2K, you might not even have to make another 2K. Just keep it live service and add to it. But we're going to try to get through this, man, as quick as we could. We're going to see what they added. We're going to see what they talking about. And it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. So let's get to it. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications and all that. And let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it.
We've heard that there are a lot of new things in the city. What can players look forward to when playing NBA 2K25?
Welcome to the city.
So the city in NBA 2K25 is entirely brand new. And
we heard that
back to that comment
before.
About how user feedback drives everything for us. The city is significantly smaller, it's much more intimate, and
it's smaller. They said user feedback. So even though we've been seeing all these people that have been talking on this couch right here not seem like they play the game, at least they have people that they're listening to.
Designed to get you to your experiences quicker. And the entire city this year is designed with basketball in mind. So the main street, we're calling it the Boulevard of the Stars.
Now, this is pretty much 2K18. 2K18 had, you know, the little meetup, the long street. You bust a right and you in the court, the park. Hopefully it's more alive like they say it is. They said you can interact with most of these buildings. And hopefully this street ain't no longer than this. Hopefully this street really gets you from here to there into the courts and we balling. Even though there's a ton of different ways to play ball in this game and not just the park. But hopefully they did their thing, man. If this right here is the city and this is all it is, it's a W.
The entire street has like an urban flair to it. There's murals painting both sides of the street, really bringing home.
Yeah, it's very vibrant. I ain't gonna hold you.
Green release animation light posts, they look incredible. One really cool aspect of the Boulevard of the Stars is the Walk of Fame we have. It's kind of symbolic of Hollywood Boulevard. There's a
if y'all sell me, this gonna be y'all Walk of Shame.
And one really cool aspect of it is you can continue to add your own stars to this Walk of Fame as you play through my career and win NBA titles. So you're kind of designing the city yourself as you go, which is really cool.
Affiliations.
Can you expand on Elite versus Rise this year in NBA 2K25?
In NBA 2K25, both affiliations are getting brand new parks. The court layouts are very tight, so it's really easy to hop from one court to the next. You don't have to.
Let me know who y'all was rocking with. I went with Elite only because, I mean, I didn't know that Rise, that little shooting badge, whatever it was called, was going to be OP. But Elite had shooting and defense. I went with them. I don't know who I'm gonna go with this year, so let me know who y'all went with, man.
Worry about traversing environmental variables. It's just getting on the court and playing basketball. So the new Elite Affiliation Park is built into an old, worn-down fort that used to be.
Y'all can't tell me this ain't 2K20 or 19. The park with the pirate ships and all of that.
Bustling pirates.
You feel me?
Long time ago.
This is lit.
The centerpiece of the entire affiliation is a beautiful pirate ship that you can actually play on top of and inside.
That's a one court. I mean, a 2v2 court.
Fun exploring this new environment and competing in it. Right.
As long as that's small, like we don't want the park to be.
It's built into a gigantic.
They ain't trying to be traveling all over the place.
And as you're playing in there, you can see these 75-foot tall mech robots being built. They're in various phases of construction. It's a really neat experience, and I think people are really going to feel like they're having a great time when they're playing in there.
Tell us more about game modes in the city.
So all of your favorite game modes in the city are back. I'm really.
What is this? That's the wreck.
Feeling right now the new wreck. I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah, the wreck. That's fire. It's green.
Fantastic. The new Ante Up looks incredible.
Look at Ante Up. 2K. It took y'all 3 years. Was it 3, 4? I don't know. It took y'all forever. Even though I'm not an Ante Up player, I care about my VC and I can't be getting sold. I'll crash out. But the Ante Up players, they have been begging for a new Ante Up. And this is fresh. This is fly. It's something vibrant. something new. Y'all really doing y'all thing. I really want to like act stupid, but I gotta give y'all flowers, man. We just gotta see if the gameplay is gonna be legit and the cycle is gonna last. But this is a W right here. I might even step in there if they got 25 VC. I didn't say 2,500. I said 25 VC because that's all I'm willing to bet, especially if I ain't got no squad. Because
But what I really want to talk about today are the new game experiences we're bringing into the city in 2K25. We might have hinted that the My Court is back in NBA 2K25, and I can confirm it is definitely back. It has all the things you're familiar with and that you love and that you want
a
from it.
dub.
It has customization. It's a safe place to practice your game.
This is a
You can
dub.
invite your My Career teammates in to play with you.
I'm letting you know right now, hit that like button, subscribe. And when this come out, if you want to run with me, add me on PlayStation because you're going to have to come to the My Court. You're going to have to face me 1v1. And then we're going to do 2v2 or probably 3v3 and see. And then I'm going to add you to a list because if you come to the My Court and I drop you off and you show no signs of having a brain, I'm deleting you and I'm reporting you to the authorities because there's no way you should be on this game and no way you should have stepped in my crib. But this is a W, you feel me? Because there's so many different ideas and so much content and just so much practice you could do in this My Court right here.
You can invite your actual friends in to play with you.
That's
and
fire.
Another item that it has, which is really cool, is you can kind of adjust the sliders and difficulty sets.
This right
inside
here is
My
a
Court,
dub.
Custom for each mode in the city. So you can
Like, this is a dub for the fact that, especially if you're able to access this, probably not because it's My Court, but if you are able to access this, like, from the build creator aspect to where you could create your build, get your animations on there, and then go see if you this is a dub. But even if you don't, the fact that you're able to have sliders in here to adjust the sliders to rec, to park, to these different modes to where you could recalibrate and see what the latency is going. 2K. What y'all want me to do? I can't say nothing crazy. I'm sorry. They whining and dining. They whining and dining right now, and I'm falling for the okey doke. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say before y'all try to, you feel me?
really practice how you're playing in each mode as you prepare to compete.
I can't wait to get in there and work on my game, but I did notice you said the word compete, so expand on that.
Compete and competition has kind of been a mantra for the team this year. I really feel, honestly, like it's an area we've kind of lacked in years past. So I really wanted a place to drive home competition in the city, and this year we're introducing a new game mode called Proving Grounds.
This right here is fire.
It is the ultimate place for competition in the city this year. It's ranked play. There's 4 different modes you can play in. There's one.
Especially if they like, because this kind of like dull. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to be, but if they hype it up where it's different every season and stuff, and it's just how the rec change and all of that, this is fire. This is where the comp gonna be. I'm sorry, the casual's gonna be in the park. You feel what I'm saying? Some content could be made in the park, but this is where, and it's matchmaking. Like, see me in that ones court. See me on the ones court. You feel me? And if I got a squad, shout out KG. You feel me? Shout out Kyrie. If my boys hop on and we go in this 3v3, just be ready to step to the side and exit the court. That's all I'm saying.
1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 5v5. It's comp level sliders. Shot meters are turned off. The
Yeah,
top 100
turn that
players-
shot meter off. That right there finna have y'all cooked. Y'all that be shooting with that shot meter on, you're cooked. You're donezo. Dunskies. There ain't no meters over here. Boy, it's all about timing. It's all about visual cues. You better get right.
Each of the 4 modes will have their global rank displayed right on their gamer plate, their banner at the bottom of the screen, so you can really run around the city and flex how good you are in this particular mode. The leaderboards reset every season. We're giving out prizes for the top.
Let me know how y'all feel about them leaderboards resetting. Sometimes it's cool and then sometimes it's not. Because you can't really tell how good somebody is because they start over, but winners gonna win. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if they had it to where it was like even though it resets somewhere on your card or something, it shows your stats for that season and it's there. You feel me? And then it just reset and you see if your season this year was better or this season was better than the last. But starting over and not knowing, some of y'all be out here capping. You feel me? Some of y'all be happy when that season over and it say 0-0 because you know you was getting cooked out there on them courts and you didn't want nobody to see it because you knew when you send that invite, nobody was going to play with you. So y'all better be lucky.
5 in each game mode. They're really good prizes. You want to compete for them. And above all, this is just a place for people to go in and show off what their skills are. It's a really fun place to
all
play.
for it.
Anyone who participates in Proving Grounds this year will be earning the best rep in the city
Yeah.
in 2K25.
We're going to need that rep. Street ball.
Street ball was something that really empowered us to spend a lot more time leveling it up this year and making it a lot better. You can do optional
That court
co-op
is
play with your
fire.
friends this year.
It was
There are
fire last
3
year,
brand
too.
new, beautiful street courts for you to play in, and there are a whole new host of bosses for you to beat. Again, you can do it with your friends if you want, and you can play for amazing cosmetic rewards this year. They're really
That's fire. See, they are thinking, you guys, they're thinking, because the thing about these courts that was not fun is the fact that we really only played them for our hot spots, and that was it. And then VC, like if you wanted to level up your player, but then it got bored after a while. You feel what I'm saying? But the fact that we can go in here, go in there with a squad, and play for cosmetic, that's fire. And you're gonna get the experience. That's fire, because we know if you played this mode, it's a different slider. It's like fast, quick. It's like my career. And it was fun until it wasn't. But this is a W they thinking. You feel what I'm saying? That's fire.
unique. Street ball in 2K25, I think, is going to be another big hit for us.
So based on everything you're saying, it sounds like there's a lot of new content for players to
It
enjoy
is.
this year.
There is,
Can't even
Chris,
be
I'm not
mad.
even done yet.
He said, I ain't done yet.
Last week we learned about Triple
Triple
Park,
Threat.
a new experience right in the city, and it's something that I'm really excited about for longtime players of my career to really enjoy. This entire new park is the remaster of NBA 2K16's Rivet City Rooftop Court.
This
We
fire.
remastered it, recreated it.
Even though I
It
don't
uses
play,
next-gen tech, next-gen lighting. It looks amazing.
my
It's
team.
a one-to-one homage of the original park.
That's
If
fire.
you are all a fan of that, I strongly encourage you to get in here and try this experience out.
Shout out to Rivet City fans. I have so many great memories playing on those parks.
So is there any chance of seeing more nostalgia in NBA 2K25?
In NBA 2K25, we're celebrating NBA 2K15. We're bringing back all 4 My Park courts, remastered
All
for
4 of them
users to play.
things.
That includes Sun-Drenched Sunset Park, the Industrial Rivet City. We have the Old Town Flyers Park, and of course, that year we had the My Park Championship. Old Town won, and they got
This is fire. However, why is it just like they gotta keep this? Like they gotta keep this type of stuff in the game. Allow us to access this for the duration of the game.
an aircraft carrier. We're bringing that back as well. These are all getting HD remasters down to the very last detail, next-gen tech, next-gen lighting, just like we did with the Rivet City.
This
Rooftop
fire.
Court. It's been a long time, but for many users, this will be for the first time. It's literally been over 10 years since people have played on these courts. We're going to be putting out one, per season for the first 4 seasons. It's something I didn't want to put out as
See, for the first 4 seasons, like if you put them out, okay. So the question is, because we got the 2 affiliation parks, 1, where are these courts gonna be? And 2, when you put out 1, are you gonna take it away when 2 comes out, when season 2? Like we need all 4 of them at the same time. Let us enjoy the nostalgia of the game. Let us be able to play it and enjoy it. Because if you strip us of the particular court for 1 season and then it's a memory, that's kind of ill. I ain't gonna hold you.
an event where there was leaderboards and people were sweating and trying to get to the top. Like, it's not really not the vibe I was going for with these. This is about reliving past memories with your friends, having a great time. You're gonna earn 2x rep in this, that sweet 2 XP. Look, I'm ready to go on these now.
Can you at least tell the fans which remaster is coming in season 1?
During the back half of season 1, we're gonna go back and we're gonna visit the Old Town Flyers Park. And
Old
while
Town.
competition was, a major goal for the team this year, fun is ever at the top of our list. Another fun thing we added to the game
Squad
this year is called
Finder.
the Squad Finder. It is a place for you, like the name says, to go find like-minded players who are trying to achieve the same goals you are. It's a great way for you to establish some new
Man,
connections,
this
build
right
some
here-
chemistry with new players to compete with.
That's something that has to stay in any 2K from this point on. Squad Finder. If they implement this the right way, that in itself is a W for this whole 2K. Like if they, like besides gameplay, if nothing else worked, it's being able to find a squad. And they had, let's see real quick. They had, look at the options they had. They had, come on, easy. They had play style, sweaty. So if you want to find some tryhards and you didn't got your sleep and got your energy drink, you could do that. They even got it to where it's no microphones. This is a lot. So there's a lot that can go wrong here, but there's a lot that can go right. And if they get it like overall range, you feel what I'm saying? Like if they still got the 92 and under rec, if you didn't want to go in there with like, you feel me? Like, oh my God, performance range, we're gonna see what that, and then affiliate. Come on, 2K, y'all like, come on. Y'all whining and dining. You feel me? You finna be able to like, let me stop because I don't want y'all to. But look, they doing what they supposed to be doing right here. They talking a good talk. We gonna see if they can walk the walk. But this right here is so fire. There's no more, hey, I need a squatter sitting there in the rec, spamming people with invites. Let 2K do the work for you. You feel me? This is so fire, so fire.
There's to compete with. Another
track.
fun thing we added to the game this year is a brand new mode called The Track. The Track is an indoor karting warehouse where
It's
you can
tough,
do a
huh?
new race every single week, and the winner who has the best time at the end of each week wins 1 million VC.
1 milli? You go find me in there like Gran Turismo. I'm in there, Need for Speed. I need that milli. But it just shows you what 2K is capable of doing. You remember in 2K19 or 20, I think it was both, where they had the trivia, then they had the dodgeball. Like those things, they're not so far away that distracts you from the game, but they add to the fun aspect of the game to where you could take a break, try to go get some VC trivia, play a little game, and then get back to it. We're going to see if this track mode is the same type of thing, because that 1 milli, hey, that's a good incentive to chase after. So if you see me out there in that go-kart, move, get out the way. I ain't playing.
Another thing we added to the game this year to really help out new users is called Casual Courts. It's kind of like your
Casual courts. This is where I need y'all to be honest. This is where a lot of y'all gonna be. And it's okay. It is okay. We gotta start somewhere. We gotta crawl before we walk, and walk before you could run with me. So, if you need to go to the casual court, go to the casual court. Just make sure you got your disguise on so don't nobody know it's you if you ashamed. And then when you ready, you could come play with the big boys. Pause. But thank you, 2K, for separating the men from the boys and the comp from the casuals. That's all I'm saying. And if I see some of y'all in that casual court and I call you out, just know, welcome to YouTube. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm screenshotting it.
safe zone to play as a new user. The only people that can step on these courts are other people who are new and inexperienced users to NBA 2K. These are a great way for new users just to learn the game. Accessibility was a major foundation of NBA 2K25, and that continues directly in the city. One thing we added to the game this year is a little informational kiosk. We actually call them Holo Helps. And whenever you activate them, you get a video of our very own Chris Manning and Shakedown telling you about what this building is about, what the experience is inside, what kind of difficulty level it is, and basically just trying to find the right fit for you.
Yeah, I think Holo Help is a great addition to the series to help educate.
I think that's
to
it.
the end of this NBA 2.
Thank everyone in the community for all.
That's fire. Hey, big shout out to 2K, man. Y'all did y'all thing. Now we, like I said, we just got to see if the gameplay is right and if the cycle of this game lasts. Please don't patch stuff. I see on Twitter that stuff been changed. Let us play the game. Let us figure out what's broken. Let us figure out what works, and then we can go from there. But yeah, I'm excited. At first I wasn't. I ain't gonna lie, and I talked mad crazy. I'm one to admit it. I talk mad crazy because 2K, you know, y'all didn't put us through some stuff these last couple of years, but y'all trying to make up for it. And all else is forgiven. If y'all can give me my VC back from all them builds I made, because I ain't forgot about that. But we're gonna talk about that in a different video. But look, shout out 2K. They did their thing, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notice, and let me know what y'all thinking about this course side. Have y'all already pre-ordered? Are you gonna pre-order? Hey, hit that link in the bio. Follow me on social media, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.